What's up, peeps? I decided to do this quick video because I got a lot of people like I be having people in my stream and in my comments asking why Jay why do you why do you use form shift at the beginning of your combo if you're going to dragon kick, or what's the point of form shift to start the combo? So I realized that there may be some confusion, and, some confusion and slight distractions that I want to help you. I want to help you understand why we use form shift and why form shift is super important. So first off, form shift allows you, if you read the tools, it allows you to be able to use any ability without being in a stance. As you see, when we start our fight, like we can't use twin snakes, can't use demolish, right? We can't use true strikes, but we can use dragon kick. And us using dragon kick allows us to use the next, ability in our combo, correct? So what form shift does is it allows you to use. So if we activate form shifts, this is form shift here. Also, this is the same thing that happens after your perfect balance that you use at level 60. You get a free ability. You get to use any ability for free. So it also gives you a free form shift at the in your perfect balance. It gives you a form shift at the end of your masterful blitz. Those allow you to continue the rotation at any point in time that you want and reap the benefit of being in that stance. So what form shift does, if we hit form shift, is you see all of our abilities becomes available. We can use any of our regular GCDs without having to follow the form rotation. so it allows you to start your combo anywhere. But the reason that we want to use it at the beginning is because of this one thing here. So if we look at dragon kick, it says while in Oppo form, it allows you to get lead-in fist. What is lead-in fist, you may ask? Oh, Jay, what is lead-in fist? Help me out, bro. I got you. If we look at Bootshine, if we can see lead-in fist increases the potency of Bootshine to 310, right? So normally Bootshine is 210, but lead-ins allows us to get a 310 bonus off of it. So how do we know, Jay, how do we know that we have lead-ins fist? So this is why we always want to start our form shift, because what happens is it instantly puts us in all three forms. So when we use dragon kick, we instantly get a lead-ins fist. You see that? So now when we go through our rotation, right, we still have it. Now when we get back to Bootshine, we get that bonus damage. Boom. Of the beautiful bonus damage of lead-ins. So let's look what happens when you use dragon kick without being in the rotation, right? Because then if we use it after snap punch, if we finish our combo through snap punch, we will go into Oppo and use dragon kick and still get another lead-in fist. But let's say we at the beginning of the fight, and I'm gonna let this run out just so you can see the whole thing. Let's say we're at the beginning of the fight's about to stop. We do not use form shift. We won't get a lead-in swatch. We will not. We're just gonna go in and we're gonna dragon kick. No lead-in fist bonus here. So now when we do our rotation, so we created for what, 12K, 13K. Now when we do our regular one, we're only hitting for 7,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as much as it could be. So you're missing out on roughly 6,000 worth of damage, with the crit. You're missing out on a lot of damage. And that's why we want to use our form shift first in the beginning of the fight and then go into a dragon kick, because it's going to get us that lead-in bonus that's going to increase our Bootshine abundantly. With the crit, it gives it that multiplier more. So that's the question that people have been asking, that I've seen that people have slight confusion on. You always want to start your fight in form shift so you can get that early lead-ins fist. Another reason that you want to use form shift is during a transition. Yes, you could. We talked about this in the last video. You could use Honor Man, but there's no point, because you could just form shift and then go straight into, like, if you say, oh, but I can use Honor Man to keep my damage timer up, my damage buff up. But you could just wait while you're in the transition, use form shift, wait for the boss to come back, and then just start with twin snakes, and your damage buff is right back up. So So that's the only other option I would use form shift is when the 2 times you should use form shift is at the very beginning, and then when there's some downtime, you can pop a form shift, see where your timers are, and then start your rotation. Say that you're fine, but your dot's about to drop. Start your rotation and demolish. Put your dot back on, right? So that's the main reasons you want to use form shift. Always use it at the beginning so you can get that early quick advantage of so you can get that early lead-ins. Because now just make sure you get that early lead-ins, because it really makes a big difference that when you're going through, your rotations, you get that extra damage of 10K, or if we saw without it, it's like 7K. So you get more damage. And who doesn't like more damage? What monk doesn't like more damage? So I hope that answers the question on why lead-in fist is important. Use it, and it will help. It will show you a much more increase in damage. So usually lead-in fist is your best friend, and it's gonna make your life easier. Always, if this is helpful, like, subscribe, and think about joining me in the stream. If you ever have questions, hit me up. I always try to answer all the comments, and I will see y'all in the next video. Use your lead-in fist. Don't be lazy. Jay's lazy. Don't be like Jay.